So guys, guess what? Piers Morgan is out here offering discounted tickets for people to go to his book event, to his flop book event. You know why this is funny? It's because the same man always says Meghan is a flop. Like his Instagram is a flop, her show is a flop, the ads ever did not sell out. Well, he's out here on social media begging by offering discounts for people to attend that pathetic floppy book that he has coming out. And the same people, they will tell you Meghan is a flop. And now you wonder why they're so obsessed with Meghan. Now you get why they're so jealous when it comes to Meghan. What have you guys seen Meghan begging people to buy her products? What have you seen Meghan offering, coming on social media, offering tons of discounts so that people buy her things? She just, being like classy as she is, confident as she is, she'll come on here on social media, just announce something is coming and that's it. Mind you, she does not even use influencers. That's how amazing Meghan is. She does not even need influencers. Her star power is enough. So pathetic Piers Morgan is out here begging, like, hey, there are discounts, guys. Could you just still come to my book event? That should tell you that book is already a flop. Then they'll say Harry's Spurs pathetic is a flop. Netflix is a flop. When they're making tons of money, there's no one who's going to match Harry's book. That book's broke records. Well, and the audacity for this one to continuously talk about Harry's book and whatever, and yet his own book, he's literally begging people to come to buy and attend. How pathetic, how disgusting. And as if that's not enough, he decided again to insert himself in things that don't concern him. You know how he's always obsessed with Harry and Meghan? The fact that he, again, is out here talking or making comments about Harry's mental health is honestly just disgusting. That's just really. And the way people are dragging him, guys, I want you to stay for the comments because I was able to collect a ton. There were thousands of comments. I could not collect all, but I have about 30, and I'm telling you, people are sick of this man. The comments are off the roof. They're like, oh, so now when it comes to Harry and Meghan, you have time to comment. What happened to your favorite Duchess, Faggy? What with her association with Epstein? You've not said a word about that. But you have time to comment on Harry and Harry's mental health? What a sick prick you are. Like, how disgusting are you? And I love how in the comments people keep leaving pictures. That selfie that he took with Fergie. Like, people just keep leaving it, say, hey, no, what about this? Or no, what about this? And I love how people are still telling him, hey, Meghan did not choose you. Get over it. Move on. Get over it. He chose Harry. Get over it. Honestly, get over it. So, here's what this bum said. So there's a person who said, royal exclusive, Harry, men in grey suits are sabotaging my reunion with my father. Mind you, guys, Harry did not say anything about men in grey suits. He just said that people who are hell-bent on sabotaging any possible reconciliation with his father, Charles. That Harry did not mention men in grey suits, but the media, as always, likes spinning things, for clicks. Then Morgan decides to say, I think it's men in white suits he should worry about more. He seems to be going bonkers. People are like, you are the least person who should call Harry bonkers. Like, who are you to comment on Harry's mental health? What makes you think you have any right to do that? And again, someone also told him, oh, you're always in women's business. You're constantly in women's business with Meghan, whatever. Why is it you're quiet about your favorite Duchess? Right? You're a misogynist. Why is it that you are quiet about your favorite Duchess? What happened to that? Man has been, he acts like he does not know what's happening because people are flooding his comment section asking him, hey, any comment about that? Or also, you're in the list? Are you on the list? Are you in the, people are just dragging him. You'd think he'd say anything, but no. It's always Harry. People are like, when are you going to stop talking about Harry and Meghan? Like, get over it. He did not choose you. And that's the best thing she ever did because look at you. Just look at you, and you've always been Harry because she chose Harry. That's why Piers has always been pissed that Meghan chose Harry. And that's why he has this hatred for Harry and Meghan. For Meghan for ghosting Meghan for ghosting him, and for Harry for taking the girl that he kept dreaming and fantasizing about. What a sick, pathetic man. And you guys, like I said, I have tons of comments. Buckle up. I'm telling you, they're interesting. So Paul says, discounted tickets, having trouble selling them? The only person who thinks you're relevant is you. That's fine. Tony says, anything to say on your bestie? That's the picture of him and Sarah. Kevin says, any comment on your bestie Sarah Ferguson Piers? Jill, still waiting. The same, I told you. Donna says, Narinda tweet says hi and has a message for you. Have nothing Zik to say about his bestie, Sarah Ferguson, and her friendship with Epstein and the lies she told the British public, but suddenly has a lot to say about Harry and his mental health. Shame. Jen says, still nothing to say about your favorite Duchess. I imagine that Trump being Epstein adjacent must explain your stony silence. Phil says, when is your new breakfast show with Faggy coming? Asking for the whole nation. Princess says, stick with the Epstein crowd. I'm telling you, the way these people are cooking him in the comments is nuts. Plus says, it's bullying a-holes like you are the problem. Karen says, why do you hate the guy who left your beloved England but fawned over the orange R? Ekla says, he won the girl and his ginger. Gotta sting, loser. Sa says, you should be worried about men in blue suits after all the phone hacking. Absolutely. Aya says, it's bonkers anyone against a father and son reuniting, particularly when the father is unwell. What the hell is wrong with you? Plena says, always have something to say about Harry, but kept quiet when it was Faggy in the news. Coward. Ronnie says, you are obsessed with him. He has been for a long time. Claudette says, what about her, Piers? Do her now. I dare you. Captain says, no matter how much you toady to the officials at Buckingham Palace, poor Morgan, they'll never even give you so much as an MBE. That's why. Fab says, still bitter she chose him. What a sad little grit you are. Jan says, still living rent-free in your head. Cindy says, William is going mad. He should be doing more as future king than banging on about his father meeting with his brother and licking his incandescent words. That is mediocre at its finest. That's to Piers Morgan. Janet says, that's beneath even you, Piers. Harry is a decent man in a difficult situation. The royal family is toxic. The end is nigh. Dad says, who gave a shit what you think about Harry? King Charles probably despises you. Dog says, Christ, but you are the pettiest C in Christendom. And all because she ghosted you. Grow up and grow up here, you object F-wit. Taranga says, sir, speak on your friend, the one who trades on her title, apologizing to criminals of the highest order. Didn't Harry air the F out of you last year in court? Had you crying and sniveling like the weirdo you are. It says, who is interested in what you say? Remember when you said it isn't Meghan's fault the royal family are racist, but things change. I wonder why. Oh yeah, your buddies with Camilla, not getting a knighthood yet, mate. Moore says, what you hiding, Piers? You're usually the first to call women you misogynistic prick. What does Sarah have on you? You on the list with Andrew. One says, Prince Harry will win in the end. He will be vindicated and the UK press will be at loss when that happens. Watch, wait and see. The old adage that those who laugh last laugh the longest. Well said. Justin says, the only prince not screwing the taxpayers. It's why he's a global icon. S says, yet you've been quiet about Faggy, but all guns blazing for Harry. Effing moron. Nan says, Piers Morgan recognizing bonkers is rage coming from a man who's been foaming at the mouth over Meghan Sussex for a half a decade, like she personally stole his lunch money. The only men in white coats we're waiting for are the ones dragging you off Twitter before you overdose on royal gossip and your own bitterness. Ahmad says, you know what, Piers? They are blood relatives and may make up soon or later, and you will be left holding his bag of hatred for or against him. Clement says, shit. Also known as Piers Morgan, so funny that you don't have nothing to say about your bestie, Sarah Ferguson, and her friendship with Epstein and the lies she told the British public. But you are still going after Harry just because his wife was smart to refuse any contact with you. Sachs says, honest to God, what motivates Piers to hate Harry and Meghan so much? Harry's mom left because of how dysfunctional the situation was. Who still stands this weird cultish institution in 2025? Bruce says, Morgan again talking about Harry and not a word about friends of Epstein, Andrew and Fergie. Absolutely, guys. So what do you think? What do you think about this entire discourse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, to like and to share this video. I'm Emerald. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.